Hi, I'm Steph from Hofkissed, and I'm shooting a video today to go over the February 2018 Wildflower Wishes Paper Pumpkin Kit. If you're not familiar with Paper Pumpkin, it's an awesome subscription service, a craft box right to your door, and every month or the months that you choose to subscribe, you get a complete kit. So this was February's kit. You got 9 greeting cards and envelopes. It always comes with an instruction sheet, and then Stampin' Up puts out a video also on YouTube how to put the kits together. So I'm not showing you how to put the kit together. I always do videos with alternative projects. So again, a monthly craft box right to your doorstep. Comes with a project. Every month you get a stamp set. The first month you subscribe, so this was February's stamp set. The first month you subscribe, you get a clear block, and then it always comes with an ink spot, and then if you have dimensionals like little pop dots and glue dots, and really everything that you need except for basic adhesive, but sometimes you don't even need that. So this was, these are the cards live. I just wanted to quickly show you those. You got to make 3 of each. So these are pretty much true to the instructions. Shocking, I know. If you watch my videos, I don't often put the actual kit together. I just like to play around and test myself to see what else I can create. So those were the real ones. So I'm going to show you some alternative projects now. These basically use the kit contents. So part of the kit, you got a whole bunch of flower and they're stickers. So you got a whole variety of flowers. This is, you got more than this. This is just one of the sheets. And really for the kits, these were just used on the envelopes. So I'll show you their samples. They just use them to put on the front of the envelope. So this was just screaming to me to turn into something else. So using the narrow note cards and envelopes in the occasions catalog, I did up these 2 little ones. So here I cut apart some of the pieces and used some of the letters from the kit. So you not only got the sticker piece for to make the actual kits, but you got all of the letters in there. So that's where this high comes from. And then just cutting apart the kit. And I love this card. I posted it earlier today on my social media, and I just really love how it turned out. And then I just punched, so I used half of this label here on the front, and then I punched the circle to make a little envelope liner. So those were the first 2 projects I came up with. The second one uses mostly all of the pieces in the kit. So here we go. This is the card base that comes in the kit. And then every month you always get tissue paper. It comes wrapped up so nicely. And I never throw this away because I use it all the time on my alternative projects. So here I just used a glue stick and crumpled up the tissue paper and glued it right to the card front. These pieces here are actually the so-called garbage pieces from the kit. So you get all these labels and you punch it out, but you're left with this really nice border. So I fussy cut that border, and so I used the long one and the fatter one, and I just layered those 2, and then a couple of other scraps from my paper pile there. I'll just point out here, you got the thank you in the stamp set. It comes as 1 word, but to make this sort of thing easier, I cut apart my stamp sets. Yes, I've shown you this before. It makes it really easy, and with photopolymer and a clear black, you just stick it back together and it's like it's one piece. So I just wanted to point that out, and it makes it really easy here. You could even do it in 2 different colors if you wanted. So there's the third alternative I came up with. Here is another one. So this uses the note cards and envelopes. They're in the annual catalog. I talk about those a lot too. They go very nicely with Paper Pumpkin, because if you don't get a card kit 1 month and you are a card maker, if you have these babies on hand, you can turn your kit into cards. So to get this bigger floral background, this is the envelopes that you got in the kit, and they came lined. So cut it apart and then I just cut, you know, a rectangle out of there. So that's where I got this piece. The tag was from a previous Paper Pumpkin kit. I think maybe September's kit. I'm not 100% sure, but I will have all the details and more detail about each of these cards and the products that I used, additional products that I used on the cards on my blog. Tomorrow I'll do a blog post. So Monday, February 19th, I'll talk about all of these alternatives that I did there. And then the flower and everything was just, you got that in the kit. So when I cut apart the envelope for the last card, I'm left with the bottom part of the envelope. So I used that and I turned it into a little pocket card. So this uses a lot of additional pieces. The flower and these little vellum leaves here, those came in the kit, but then the DSP, this pattern paper here, and the color paper were from additional products that I had on hand. So I made a little pocket card, and it's a little gift card holder, little space here to write a note. And then I used, these are the stamps from the kit. And again, I will have more details and measurements and breakdowns and stuff on my blog tomorrow, Monday, February the 19th. Okay, and lastly, I have one more project here to show you. So on this card here, I talked about all of the letters that you got in the kit. So I just wrote them out here for you. I'm such a geek. Sometimes I counted all of the letters, and if you have one kit, this is how many of each of the letters you get. So I'll just leave that out there for a minute. There was celebrate, friend, and thank you. So I took all of the letters from each of those words, and those were the pieces that you got. So for instance here, this is what the kit looks like. This is all stickers, adhesive backed already. So this was the label that you were to use, and then you had all of these letters left. So if you, a quick Google search, I typed in all of these letters, and if you were to use just one of each letter, there are 3,784 words that you can create. These were some of my favorites down here. And certainly if you used more than, if you used, let's say, 2 A's to make a word, you know, you'd have a lot more words that you can make. But over 3,000, close to 4,000 words you can make just using one letter from each of those. And down here, those were my favorites. With a little creativeness here, if you take your, let's see, I'll show you this one. If you take your D's and you flip them upside down, they become P's. And that is important because on this card, that's exactly what I did. So I created happy, just turning those D's upside down. And this uses a lot of other additional products. The label here is from the kit, and this happy, this birthday is stamped on the vellum banner you get in the kit, but from another Paper Pumpkin stamp set. I think it's quite old, but I just wanted a bolder font with happy birthday. To get this background here, I used the so-called garbage piece when you punch out all of the little vellum leaves, and I just sponged that onto my card base with a sponge dauber. And this here is gorgeous, gorgeous embossing folder. You can earn that for free right now in celebration. Stampin' Up just released that one, basket weave. So that was the last card that I came up with. So I hope that you like these alternatives. If you do not have a demonstrator and you think you want to give Paper Pumpkin a try, now is the perfect time to sign up for a Paper Pumpkin subscription. So I am Steph VanDorp. I'm located in Guelph, Ontario, Canada. So if you are anywhere in Canada, except for Quebec, I don't believe you can get Paper Pumpkin in Quebec, but anywhere in Canada and you don't have a demonstrator, you can go on to my Stampin Up website here and purchase a monthly subscription. So if you did a 3-month, 6-month, or 12-month subscription until the end of March, you can also earn additional products. So by purchasing a 3-month subscription, you can pick one celebration item. If you did 6-month, I mean, you can read what it says there, but until the end of March, you can get additional products. So now is the perfect time to give it a try. And if you don't have a demonstrator, I would love it if you checked me out. Okay, thanks so much for watching. Take care. Bye.